Welcome to Spreadsheet 1, Topic 5.2, Modify and Position Chart Elements. So we have our chart here, and it has a number of elements, including a title, the axes labels, the axes numbers themselves, and we can move the chart on the sheet where it generates. My preference is generally to move it to its own sheet. This way we get a much bigger view. Now if we edit that chart, we have a number of options, including deciding what's on the vertical axis and what's on the horizontal. Notice that if we change these, the labels do not automatically change. We have to change those manually in this case. Now if we just did switch rows or columns, that can get confusing as well. We could treat the labels as text, but we do have these basic options under the setup, including confirming what our range of data is. So if we add more data points, we can just come back and edit this range rather than create a new graph. Most of the customizations are in that customize menu. So the chart type, or chart style, allows us to change the background color of our chart. We can pick our font. We can maximize, so fill in the space we have. Compare mode is better with different types of charts. For the chart and axis titles, that horizontal is time, but properly we should have seconds, for example. So we can edit that. We can edit our vertical axis, so our height is in meters. We can again change the default. We can bold or italicize. The series are the points themselves, so we can make these dots larger, we can make them smaller, we can change the symbols so that they're X's instead of circles. We can change whether that vertical axis is labeled on the left or the right. We can add error bars. We can add trend lines. In this case, we would want a degree 2 polynomial. The legend is automatically positioned, but we can make it bottom. See here, that's that height for the X. The automatic is good when there's only one data point. That's it. If we had multiple columns of data inserted, then, for example, another set of data here, then that legend would be more relevant. So if we do velocity, and that would be say negative 9.1 times the time. If we were to fill this in, and we'll just format our data. So we can change it from F to G. And then series, we can add the series now of velocity. And we see we have two different points. So now when we customize our series, we can apply it to all series. We can pick just the velocity series. We can take our vertical axis. It's a little wonky because right now they are not actually on the same sort of scales. We can pick the minor ticks, and this is on both the horizontal and vertical. So we can do minor ticks, minor grid lines, and we have a little more flexibility here. So bottom line, all of our customizations are in that customize menu. If that is closed, you can find it with the edit chart. And again, we see that legend has appeared automatically now that we have two data series. So we'll just remove that series to have a cleaner looking chart, and one where it actually makes sense to have them on the same axes.